What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It is a wonderful day. It is Wednesday, hump day. Lord, what do I talk to you guys about? I know y'all miss me. I know y'all do. It's been a while since I've been here. And it feels good, man. I actually miss you guys. I miss you guys. I miss all the questions and things like that. So I actually am coming to give you guys an update. Is it an update? Yes and no. I think our last video was a month ago. I am looking right now. It was a month ago. We got out of trucking. And it was a lot of people, man. A lot of you guys messaged me and emailed me because I guess y'all really enjoyed my trucking videos and things like that. But it is what it is. We're on the bigger and better things in life. We're on the bigger and better things. We are establishing an LLC for a couple of reasons. In life, man, we often take routes that are presented to us. Rarely do we take routes that we want to walk ourselves. So, I've always been a free spirit, so to say. And I'm taking that and applying it to being an entrepreneur. Some of you guys may know I've been an entrepreneur before. I've actually sold hair extensions, and it's quite profitable. I made a fairly decent amount of money. But now we're actually doing something that's a little bit easier. I have time, and yeah, we're just trying to build from there. So I have been day trading. I've always been interested in stocks. I actually first got interested in stocks back in 2008 on my first deployment. I was over in Kuwait, but the time difference and my work schedule, working 12 hours a day, 6 days on, 1 day off, it wasn't feasible to try to keep up with the market. So I ended up losing a little bit of money. And this is before I had kids or anything. So I lost interest in it. And as of lately, I have regained that interest and I'm looking to do it full time. So when I separated from the military last November, I told myself 3 things. 1, I wanted to start a trucking company, which I kind of did with TMC. The truck was your truck and you operated like a business, as TMC stated. So I did that. We made money with it. We made a fairly decent amount of money for not having to pay for equipment, not have to pay for maintenance. We were bringing in roughly about $1,000 to, I think the best week I saw was like right around $1,800. So if I was out there running, I was making money, and on average I bring around $1,300 in. I loved it. I loved it. It was fulfilling work. And, I didn't have to worry about anybody micromanaging me. So to say, I didn't like some of the lows that were given to me, but it is what it is. Now, so that was number 1. Number 2, I said that I want to build an investment portfolio to about $50,000 in 2 years of me getting out of the military. It's probably not going to be 2 years at this point. So I'm giving myself 2 years from now to have that $50,000. And it's very possible. It's very possible with all I have books, I have videos and things like that to where I'm learning. You know what I mean? If you don't invest in your own education, you're automatically failing yourself. I also joined a trading group. I'm not even sure how I found the trading group, but it has definitely helped out a lot. Look at Boeing. just going crazy. Well, let me show you guys these charts that I usually keep up, and it's pretty insane. I got two screens here, but I think I deleted one by mistake. Detach. Where's detach at? I'm sorry, I need glasses. Anyway, I'll just show you guys the one screen. And I forgot iPhone, you can't switch the camera around. RIP. So here we go. We got some charts up over here. A huge watch list that I kind of scan through every day, listen to news and things like that. And there's my other TV where I usually have all my charts at, but you know, I end up closing out because I was done trading for it. Anywho, in that trading group, I'm actually meeting a lot of like-minded people like myself who are making, you know, I'm bringing in about $200 an hour for like an hour and a half of work, which it could be more, but you know, I'm not as confident as some of those guys are, or as knowledgeable on some of the strategies that they use, and when they're charting out and where they know that the price is going to go and things like that. I invested in a course. It cost about $500, lasts about a month, and hopefully at the start of the new year, I would increase that knowledge even further to be more lucrative, like some of these guys who we're talking about $600, $1,200, $2,500 over the course of an hour. And I'm just like, man. So there's actually a couple mentors in that group, man. And I look up, I'm not gonna say I look up to them, but I see what they're doing, because honestly, I was trying to do the same thing. And I actually started a Facebook group, I want to say 3 months ago, before I even got into trading. And the guy who owns this group, he, you know, I spoke with him offline on his Instagram. I'll shoot his Instagram here down below. And he's like, man, look, if that's something that you want to do, don't give up on it. He said it took him a couple years to build his following up to where it is. And I will tell you, this dude group, I think on average is about 4,000 people in that group every morning, like waiting to hear some information. 4,000 people, okay? And I'm gonna bring up my calculator just so I'm not giving you guys any faulty numbers. 4,000 people a day. And we're talking about $125 a month is what he charges for this group. So 125 times 4,000 people. A month for 4,000 people, we're looking at $500,000. 500. That is a 5, 2 zeros, a comma, and 3 more zeros. Could you imagine making $500,000 a month? What could you do with $500,000 a month? Now, this didn't happen overnight by any means. It's mind-boggling for me. I think I actually had a conversation with with somebody. The world is filled of, excuse me, is filled with $1 million ideas. The difference between me and you having a producing results in that $1 million idea is the drive and determination. Now, if it's something that you believe in, it's gonna, I don't say it's gonna come easy, but it's not gonna be work for you because you enjoy doing it. I enjoy doing it. I enjoy interacting with the other individuals in the group. I think my group, we're looking at about 66 people. I had to do some trimming because a lot of random people were joining, and I don't charge anything for the group. There's a few active members who actually trade in options and things like that, and we just we kind of share information with each other. But imagine if I put forth the time and the effort into it like this guy did. Just, we won't even say, we won't even look at the 500,000. Let's say with my 66 people and I charge $50 just to pass on information, times 66 people, $3,300. $3,300 just for 66 people. I can tell you right now, that's going to pay my mortgage payment, car note, insurance. Basically, all my household bills could be paid with just membership fees a month. And after speaking with him, he also told me some more information. I was like, hey, yeah, I read these books and things like that. So I wrote a book. He wrote a book that's basically downloadable. I think he charges $20 for the book. And it kind of gives like a gist of him trading and things like that. Now that's a passive income. Imagine having on a day hundreds of people join because they want to learn trading, and then they buy your $20 book. So that's another stream of income for them. And I used to do network marketing. They always talk about it. If you want to be a millionaire, you need to have multiple streams of income. So we're looking at a stream of income for membership fees, a stream of income for a book. He also teaches the course. That's a stream of income. He does that every month. And the class that I just got in, they opened up 100 extra spots. And I'm pretty sure it's probably sold out. So we're only going to do the 100 extra spots. 100 spots times $440. That's $44,000 just for teaching the course. And I spoke on this before. The most valuable thing, I think, not only in America, but the world, is knowledge and information, okay? If you acquire information or knowledge, people are going to seek that out from you to get to a certain goal. So people aren't selling, holding inventory anymore. They're not, buying things here and selling things. Some people still are. And those individuals are making money. But I think the most valuable thing is information. So if you were gaining that information, this book was $16. And because I was looking to be productive, I spent that $16. This is from Amazon. So I spent that $16 to increase my information to pass on to other people. Because when it comes to learning things, depending on who you are as a person and your level of patience, you might not want to sit down and read a 300, I think just about 400 page book. So if I can give you the condensed version of that for a for a fee, you're going to do it. Well, maybe not you in particular, but I look at knowledge like those old days of, you got people, treasure hunters or, bounty hunters. They go to the bar and they pay for information. Just think about that on a grander scheme. I think it's amazing. And I guarantee in 2 years, I've been blown that $50,000 goal that I set for myself a year ago out of the water. Sorry, I got long-winded on that because there's some things that you can get passionate about. And as long as you have that drive and motivation for it to succeed, you will succeed. Thing number 3, I wanted to obtain my pilot's license. I got approved to go to school to get a degree in aerospace and to be a pro pilot. That's what the actual bachelor's degree is aeronautics pro pilot is what it says. But I decided not to do it because I would have to be away from my family even more. So it is what it is. I'll get that on the back end. If I'm making the money that I plan on making, I can afford to pay for pilot's license or pilot classes out of my own pocket. And being that I'm doing this full time, I can make my money and go to the gym or I'll have a lot of more, more free time on my hands. Excuse me. So yeah, this is going to be a long ride, but I guarantee it'll be worth it. Yeah, I know that was a long video. I'm sorry, I got long-winded. But just know, the Noodle House will become a household name and a household brand. In the great words of Bruno Mars, don't believe it, just watch. Peace.